You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Excited to show you a new toy oven in our toy oven series. This is the Coleco Electronic Bake Oven with an electronic timer alarm. It says it flashes and ticks as food bakes, sounds off when food is done. Advertised on TV. So you get some accessories, not a lot with this particular oven. Here's the side, so you can see everything that originally did come with it. We don't have any of the original mixes with this. This one here looks like it is from the 80s. I'll get you the exact date when I look at the instruction booklet. But look, see, set the oven, prepare a cake. When the timer sounds off, the oven is ready. Place the cake in the pan. So lots of steps here now that we have a timer included. I'm not sure if it's really going to work, but we'll see. It says, here's the electronic bake oven that combines the fun of home baking with the magic of electronics. Styled after contemporary ovens, this child's bake oven features a 3-selection bake switch and an electronic timer and alarm that flashes and ticks as the food cooks, then sounds off when it is done. Designed with child safety in mind, there's even a switch that seals off the baking chamber and keeps little hands out. And since it heats by means of a 100-watt bulb not included, the oven never gets too hot to touch. It comes complete with everything needed for lots of baking fun. I think that pretty much sums it all up. So when I come back, we'll have the oven out and all the pieces, and we'll take a look at it. All right, so let's go over all the accessories first so we can move them out of the way. There was a little red measuring spoon, a pie pan, a regular bake pan, which looks very much like an easy bake pan. And then here's the pan pusher, which is totally different than any pan pusher we've seen. All right, then there was a little Junior Chef cookbook by Coleco in there. So there you go, how to make different things. And then this bigger instruction book. And I want to show you this because this oven actually required all the assembly. And look at all the different things in this oven. You had to put it together. You had to put the battery. There's a battery in there which I set, which sets the timer, put all the decals on, put the door on, and then you're ready to go. So let's take a closer look at the oven. Here we go. Now it has, here's what they're talking about, the safety lock on the front. I'll show you that right now. Safety lock. See, this goes up and down. Okay. When it's up, then you can look inside the oven all the way in there. And then on the outside here, there's a turning knob. And this is what opens and closes inside, so you can see inside the oven. It's on right now. It's heating up. See that? Okay, and lock that in position. And then on the front, they said there's the timer. So if you turn it on to preheat, it's ticking right now. I don't know if you can hear it. Tick, 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 tick. And then when you're ready to bake cookies, you set it to bake cookies. And you're ready to bake cakes and pies, you set it to that. Right now we'll set it to preheat. I'm not sure if it's going to do anything after this or if that still works, but it's got a brand new battery in it. So when I come back, we're going to get started and we're going to bake something in this oven. All right, my oven is still ticking away, and I have this mix here, which I was going to do during December, but I thought we had so much going on then, I'm going to save it. It's the Winter Delights, and it's still winter, so I think it fits right in. Tasty cookie shapes that you color and bake, and it says cool baked in colors. It looked like a little gift pack back then. There's the back, so you get this cookie cutters with it. Well, let's take it out of the box and see. Here we go. It's kind of fun opening a box from something that's so old. And by the way, the oven's from 1982. That's the date on it. You're making it hard to cut here, buddy. There we go. I'll get in here. Sure enough, there we go. Okay, so let's just see everything that's in this mixed set. Ooh, lots of stuff. Colorings and dyes. Ooh, all right. Winter Delights. So we have these packets. Fruit punch powder. Okay, all the different colored powders. And then here's the cutters. And they're pretty intricate cookie cutters, aren't they? And you got a little device here probably for scooping and putting the coloring on. 3 packs. They all look to be sealed and still in decent shape. So I'm not sure now. When I come back, I guess we'll get started, but I just wanted to show you the different shapes and what came in this kit. See them all right there? 1, 2, and 3. So there we go. When I come back, we're going to actually start baking and making cookies. All right, so I have everything a little bit more organized now that I could take a little time and look at it. I wanted to show you the snowflake. Now they're actually going to be pressed in the pan itself. So there's your snowman. All right, we'll get those out of the way. We don't need them right away. And then the little bear. And you would just push the dough down in the cookie pan, in the pan itself, and then cut the cookie out on that. And there was 2 cherry, 2 lemon, 2 fruit punch, and 2 green apple coloring packets. So I wanted to just go over that with you. And it was 3 packs of this cookie mix, which you saw, I'm sure. So the first things first. It says pour the contents of 1 cookie mix into a mixing bowl. Add 1 teaspoon of water. Oh, here we go. We are now getting started. Now this thing's been ticking since I started it. I haven't heard any changes to the ticking. So we're just going to have to run with it. I'll use a regular timer. And then 1 teaspoon of water. It says add mix and mix with a spoon. Okay, here we go. Teaspoon. And mix with a spoon. Press dough against the side of the mixing bowl with spoon until it clings. Okay, I've seen that. We've done that before. It's already starting to cling. There it goes. See? Starting to change. It's always neat seeing baking ingredients change as you start the process, and then it slowly changes like this. This looks like a neat little chalky cookie dough. So, all right. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Then it says prepare a clean surface and sprinkle it with flour. Here we go. Then place dough on floured surface. If dough is sticky, roll it in the flour, okay? It feels pretty good, actually. I'll use this one to get the rest out. And then each pack makes 2 cookies, it says, so. Here, instead of using my fingers, I will use that. All right. So roll in flour if it's a little sticky. Well, it's a little sticky, but it's not bad. Let's just get a little more flour out here. Okay, it's starting to hold its shape now. See that? Okay. Divide the dough in half. Ooh, that's easy to do. You hear it ticking? It's still ticking in the background. Roll the dough into balls. Then place the balls each in a separate ungreased baking pan. Flatten dough evenly to cover the bottom of the pans. Okay. Yeah, we don't want this here. Okay. Ungreased, huh? They're going to be super thin. Cover the bottom of the pans, alright? Looks pretty cool. I don't think we've ever seen a dough like this before. And the fact that you don't grease the bottoms of the pans. Something new. It's getting a little sticky. What I think I might do, though, before I put those cutters on there, is give it a little bit of flour pinch on both of those. Okay. Now, it says, press cookie cutter firmly into the dough. Remove excess dough from outside of the cutter. Remove cookie cutter. All right, so let's do said snowman. Here we go. Remove excess. I think I'm going to use their little tool here. doesn't get all the way up in there because this is up high. See how tight this is in the pan? Okay, I think that's pretty good. Then remove cookie cutter. Ooh, so that worked. Look at that. Okay, so shape number 1 has worked. They're very thin. Okay, you're done. I was going to put a little extra flour on my cutter. I'm going to press in this one now. Okay, there's not a lot of room in these pans to work with. What I'll probably do is I'm going to clean up before I start the decorating. I'm going to get set up here and remake a second batch so I have it. Here we go. The reveal. Ooh. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to come back, clean up, and then make the second batch so I can make the third cookie. Okay, so I decided to make a second batch, and I brought in an extra pan so that I could, remember it only came with the one pan, but I have plenty of pans from other sets. So I can make 4 cookies and decorate 4 of them for you. I gave everything just a quick rinse. Start fresh and clean. Here we go. And 1 teaspoon of water. So we now know how it should look. It should be pretty easy now to follow that same system. And I have not heard any timer ding or anything. It's still tick, 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 tick in the background, a little red light, so I am not going to trust the built-in timer, even though it's got a brand new battery. And there was a little circuit board in that one, too, so it must be regulating something, or I'm not sure. Now, I verified that the correct light bulb was in there. With every oven, I double-check the light bulb, make sure it's the right kind. Okay. That looks good. This time I won't use my fingers. Basically the same thing. Just get it on the board, shape it into 2 balls, press it down into ungreased pans. There must be a reason why they want them ungreased. I'm not really sure. Okay. There we go. So the shape we haven't done yet is the bear. Remember the bear? So I'll just do this the same way. They are super thin. We'll give him a little flour dusting. Clean them off there. Alright, so far it's been pretty easy here. Here's the reveal. Nice shape. Okay, last one. I'm going to put the rest of the dough. And you know what? I still have the dough from the other cookie. I want to make this one thicker. See what happens. Oh yeah, definitely thicker cookie now. Okay. And I'll do another snowman with thicker dough. Press them in. There you go, buddy. Clear them out. They probably should have had you make one, then so you can reuse the dough for the second one. Ooh, that one came out, see, much better. Alright, that's all cleared out. Okay, in there really nice. So now I definitely need to clean up mix my 4 colors, decorate them, and then we'll bake them. So I'll be right back. All right, so my 4 colors are set. My 4 cookies are set. I was just going to cut each packet. I have no idea what they're like. It says it's going to be a syrupy consistency, so we'll see. It looks kind of thick. Yeah, that one looks kind of thick. Let me break it up. Okay. And the lemon. That one's nice and powdery. Fruit punch. Ooh, that one's blue. And then the last one is the cherry. So you got a nice selection of colors there. There we go. And it said 3 scoops of the applicator. 1, 2, 3. And it needs to be somewhat syrupy, so we'll see. It's our first attempt here. Definitely not serious. It's hard to work with that applicator, so I'm just going to take my little teaspoon measure and just put some drops in there. That looks better. It smells good, I'll tell you that. Might not have looked good coming out of the little packs, but it smells good. Okay, so yes, that is syrupy. Kind of thick. So let's do the blue. I'll try it with 3 of these again and see. 1. It's just hard while you hold this water cup to do this. I'm going to do it this way. 3. 1. 2. That's better. 3. Okay. Now I can mix each one. See them all here? A little bit more water. Still ticking in the background. There we go, it starts to dissolve it. Trying to break up those chunks, as you can see. All right, now the yellow. See, that one came out great. So when I picked up my water thing and did it that way, that was the best. It smells lemony. And the last one is the green. Now the green, that one looked the funkiest. Had little brown spots in it, so that's one I'm not gonna. It smells good. Okay. Now what I think I need to do is decide on a cookie. Let's bring in the snowflake. Now these, you just put on different spots with your applicator. So let's see if we can do that here. You're basically painting. I wish the cookie had a little bit more cookie dough to make them a little bit more pronounced. Oops. That got my thumb. Okay. Let's try the blue here. What I'll do is I'll decorate this one and put it in the oven. It's too bad they still don't make kits like this. All right, what about the center? Just do that one. Do that all in yellow. How's that? All right, I'm going to use the green. Oh, did you see that? It landed right in the yellow. Okay. Be careful. Wow, that couldn't have been... What are the chances of that? Falling right... And now I've got this cool yellow and green look. I'm not sure I like my green. Let's see. So it's... This one here, I'll just do all these center ones in green. There's no way that could ever happen again. Oops, a little run over there. You want to see that super close so you can kind of see. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, that's for sure. We're dealing with cookies and ridges and textures. Okay. And I think I'm going to finish this up so we can get this one in the oven. Put some red here on these outer ones. How's that? Maybe one more color. Excuse me, sorry. Been clearing my throat a lot more. Thing is still ticking away. It hasn't made any other sounds. All right. There we go. Oh, two more. Last one. Okay, that's the look I'm going for. What do you think about that? Whew, all right, let's move some things out of the way. We'll get this one in the oven. I'll come back. And definitely going to do the snowman. I don't have to do both snowmen, but... Okay, so remember now. We're going to unlock the oven. Okay, unlock. Okay, open the door. Keep this from closing there. Okay, you can see nice inside. I'll set my pan there. Open it up. Oop. Slide her in. close the door, put it on bake cookie, and I'll set my timer for, let's say, 8 minutes. Let me see, 6 to 8 minutes. But I'll come back anyway. I'm going to kind of regroup here and then decorate another cookie for you. Okay, so here is Sir Snowman. Now, their decorations on theirs were pretty much like mine. I looked at the packaging. They didn't do a lot, so... But let's get his scarf. Let's get some things on here. Okay, let me look at the box. See. Okay, so this is his scarf going around this outer part here. And this here. You borrow some from here. Okay, it looks like it's starting to set up just a little on me. This will be kind of funny. What if we do yellow snow on his base? Yellow snow. It's my yellow snowman. It is hard to decorate in here, isn't it? I will show you. They kind of trick you on the instruction booklet because look, they show you decorating, but not in the tin anymore. It says, you know, after you firmly put it in the tin, now it says, okay, do that, and then use that to scoop up the candy, decorate the cookie shapes. Look, it's outside of the tin now. That's tricking us. I'm assuming this is all his body here, but oh well. They're his arms. Yeah, see, it's starting to lose its syrupy-like consistency. See if I can clean that up a little. I got drops them in there. There you go. All right, and then let's see. Let's get another color in here. We got that. We'll give him a red hat. Nice red hat there, Mr. Santa. I mean, Mr. Snowman. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I set it for 6. It's at 6 to 8. So give me a second to finish this here. Yep, starting to thicken up on me. So this will be my last decorated cookie. But I'll bake 2 for you. Starting to set. Okay, there we go. And then, let me just get the green. Oh, I gotta get those out. Let's take a look at them. Let's take a look at it. Looks pretty good. Puffed up. I think I'm going to give it that 1 more minute. It's not brown at all. Let's set my timer. And go 1 minute. Okay, this gives me a chance to finish this up down here. And I wanted to put some green on his broom. Oh, that's not what I wanted. do get kind of quiet sometimes when I'm thinking, so. Well, it came out pretty good, didn't it? Okay. And so the last guy was the bear. Let me just throw some colors on him. Let me mix this into this. Now, I do have more mix, remember? Oh. All right, lots going on here. Unlocked. Open the door. Okay, I want to say that's done now. How's that cookie? I'll show them to you a little bit more. We'll let that cool. Well, actually, you know what? I can put my snowman in now. The reason the door keeps closing is because it's on the edge of my cutting board, so it's on an angle slightly tilted back. There we go. Alright, so let's set the timer on that one. And then let's bring our bear back in. So much going on, but I would say that one came out pretty good. I had some purple. I was going to see if purple would come through here. Just get some purple paws. I'm just going to use up what I have. There, that's nice. And then, what do you think? I want to give him yellow eyes. I'll give him red eyes. I'll try to scoop up the rest of the red. Nice bulgy red eyes. Look at that. Ooh, too much. Okay, let's see if we can take some of that off. Put it on his nose. Okay. That's kind of neat. It'll spread out a little bit, so I'm not too worried about that. And then it's hard to see what's going on. He's got this yellow hat on. We'll just give him some yellow accents here, so we'll see how that bakes out. All right. Use up most of my coloring. Yeah, we got to get a little bit of green up by his ears. Here's the inside of his ear. Now, it didn't press out too nice up there. Okay. And then this is like his head. I don't want to do that in green. I think we're good. I think that gets his ears, his eyes, his little feet. All right. So we are good to go. When I come back, I'll have that next one out of the oven, and we'll check it out, and then we'll put the little bear in. All right, second cookie is ready, so let me get that one out. I was going to put it on my little heating pad so I can get right in to cookie number 3. Here we go. Ooh, that came out pretty good. Take a look at that. I know it's hard to see. Okay, so cookie number 3, time to go in. Here we go, the little bear. And when this one's baked, I'll come back and do, my final presentation. Haven't decided. Actually, I tell you what, I'm going to just bake the 4th one and have it done. Door closed. Okay, when I come back, I'll have all the cookies done. How's that? Well, there you go. Everything is out of the oven. I'm going to say it's a pretty successful little kit. This pan is actually still hot. And I tried to start these anyway so I can see if they would come up. And it looks like with a little work, I should be able to get them off of here. So even without any butter on there or anything, they still seem to come out okay. I I just kind of went real slow. Look at that, see? There's my snowman. And then the last one, I haven't even tried to get this guy out. Pops right out. See, I was a little worried about it. So here are the 3 cookies. There you go. So as always, tell me which is your favorite. Now I'm going to taste the one that was in the warm one still. See, this one is still warm. So I'm not too worried about it breaking now, because I want to eat this one. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. I'm just going to try it. Baked really nice. Here we go. Kind of almost seems a little chewy, which is nice. Here we go. Crispy and chewy, which is good. Kind of reminds me of a sugar cookie almost. Alright, so which one is your favorite? And I'm glad it all worked out. So there's your next Coleco Electronic Bake Oven in our Toy Oven series. We'll have something different next week for you. And I hope you're enjoying the series and us getting back on track with all the different makers and activities. And probably next week, we're going to be bringing in some new makers that you've never seen. So we're going to really ramp it up with cool stuff. And thanks for supporting Lucky Penny Shop. Thumbs up the videos and sharing the videos. It's really appreciated. Later. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.
thanks for watching.